All right, well, we are now into week 2 of what's going to be at least 6 weeks of stay-at-home orders by Harris County in the state of Texas. And with salons and barbershops closed, the whole family might be looking a little shaggy.
A little bit.
A little gray. Before you try to do your DIY at home, Amy Davis is here. She's not a stylist, but she's getting some help from the pros.
Yeah, guys.
And your hair looks great, by the way, Amy. You've been doing a great job.
Exactly. Oh. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I did it myself. Hey, first things first, when it comes to these quarantine cuts, put down those kitchen shears. I mean, you know, most of us probably don't have professional hair cutting scissors at home, but you don't want to use these. Surprisingly, stylists say that you'd be better off using nail clippers or those small little scissors to do the job. Here's why.
This blade is much smaller, and you're going to have only about 3 centimeters of a mistake.
Trey Gillen of Salon Hair Studio in Uptown Park says these small trimmers are good for trimming split ends.
Take your hair, split it down the middle, and pull it forward. And I want you to flip your ends up and just sit there and cut off all your split ends.
To trim your bangs?
You never want to cut hair horizontally. Horizontal creates a big, heavy line. Grab your hair from about the edge of your eyebrows, pull them into the center, and you're going to hold it tight, and you're going to cut upwards.
Straight hair is easier to cut. The more texture and curl, the more difficult it's going to be to trim. Ebony Stroder, stylist and owner of Iconic Edge Beauty, is making online workshops to show clients how to style their hair at home. But that's where her DIY advice stops.
Do not pick up the scissors, like at all. Just don't.
Instead, Ebony says she can make you a custom wig that'll get you through the pandemic and all those virtual office meetings while you're home.
Being able to go from shag to chic in less than 30 seconds, I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that.
For your husband and boys' hair, you can buy trimmers at any CVS or Walgreens for about $30. They'll come with guards. A 0 is going to give you the closest trim. A 6 leaves you with the longest hair.
You're going to start at a 2 at the back, nape of the neck. When you get to the mid-ear, switch to the 3. And when you get up to the, I would say where you put a crown on the head, you're going to switch to your 4, and you're just going to go straight up. Don't go in. You're going to end up making your kid look like Bert and Ernie, and that's cute on Sesame Street, but not for your child.
And if your grays are showing, but not in a good way, Trey says if you must buy a box dye, pick a shade lighter than your actual hair color and apply it in what he calls the eye zone.
You're going to paint here, you're going to paint down your part, and then you're going to paint right through in here.
All right, so whatever you do, do it in moderation. Trey and Ebony both say now is not the time to try to do a whole new hairstyle because you're not trained to do that. Just do the small maintenance tips, the trimming split ends until you can make it to the salon. And if you're interested in ordering one of those wigs from Ebony, you don't have to go see her in person. We're linking you to her website where she shows you how to take your own measurements and send them in to her, and then she sends the wig back to you. We've got all that for you on clicktohouston.com.